Don't do that. You look like... Hello.
The last person I talked to immediately told me to kill myself and then left.
Don't do that. You look like a cool guy. I love the shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
What's your favorite Legend of Zelda game?
Minish Cap.
Hey. What console is that on?
Game Boy Advance.
Ooh, okay, you're a veteran. How old are you?
14.
And is that like a Pokemon hat?
Yeah.
Bro, you're tripped out, bro. Guess what my name is?
I cannot guess that.
Look, I'll give you a hint. What you're wearing.
Ash?
Yes, sir!
Oh.
That's like my full name's Ashraf, but people call me Ash.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse, don't let the haters get to you, okay?
Thank you.
When that guy told you to kill yourself, how did you feel?
Oh, no. I mean, I kind of found it funny just because of how instant it was.
Yeah. I hope you have the best life.
Same here.
Peace, bro.
Peace.
Shalom, Akim. First off, I want to give all honor, all glory, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, prophets, and teachers of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. I also want to say shalom to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's elect. The 144,000 and the large great multitude, the 1/3 men, women, and children, of whom we have mercy on in these last days. So, I played a little clip, and the Spirit kind of led me on this one a couple of days ago to gather some precepts on it. And the premise behind it was, if you just so happen to be in this truth, to live in peace, because we know in these last days we're in captivity, and we're supposed to be teaching the truth and all this other good stuff, but the scriptures tell us to be able to live peacefully, if it as much as lie within you, to live peaceably with all men. Also, in this last days, you never know who is who. As you see in that one clip, the one so-called white boy, he could have been a Jake. Who knows? The other guy, he could have been a heathen. Who knows? You don't know. You have to test the spirit on these things. So, at first, you should try to live peaceably. And I'm just going to go ahead and read these precepts with you, and hopefully the Spirit will lead you to edification. So, we start this off with Romans 12:18. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. So see, scripture calls for us to try, at least try. I mean, I always tell you to let the Spirit lead you how it leads you, but I mean, at least try to live peaceably with all men. This is Psalms 34:14. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Psalms 120:5. Woe is me that I sojourn in Meshach, that I dwell in the tents of Kedar. My soul hath long dwelt with him that hateth peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. Proverbs 12:20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselor of peace is joy. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Book of Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. In Mark 9:50. Salt is good, but if the salt have lost his saltness, wherewith will ye season it? Have salt in yourselves, and have peace one with another. Romans 14:17. For the kingdom of the Most High is not meat and drink, but righteousness and peace and joy in the Holy Ruach HaKodesh. In 1 Corinthians 7:15. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but the Most High hath called us to peace. It's in Corinthians 13:11. Finally, brethren, farewell. Be perfect, be of good comfort, be of one mind, live in peace, and the power of love and peace shall be with you. Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Ephesians, starting at verse 1, chapter 4. I, therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, Yahushua, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with longsuffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called, and one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one power and Father of all, who is above all, and through all, and in you all. Colossians 3:14. And above all these things put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of the Most High rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. 1 Thessalonians 5:13. And to esteem them very highly in love for their works' sake, and be at peace among yourselves. Hebrews 12:14. Follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. This is James 3:16. For where envy and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. The fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace. First Peter 3:11. Let him eschew evil and do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. This is Psalms 122, starting at verse 6. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper that love thee. Peace be within thy walls, and prosperity within thy palaces. For my brethren and companions' sake, I will now say peace be within thee. Because of the house of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, or power, I will seek thy good. This is Philippians, starting at verse 14 of the second chapter. Do all things without murmurings and disputes, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights to the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Hamashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. Yea, if I be offered upon the sacrifice and service of your faith, I joy and rejoice with you all. For the same cause do ye joy and rejoice with me. Hebrews 13:2. Let's start at verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. And with that being said, like I said from what the video I pulled from the brother, you don't know if that young so-called white boy could have been a Jake, and he may be one of the elect, and you don't want to shut down the kingdom of heaven for that young brother, because it'll be required on your hand. So I mean, if peace is something that we should all strive for at this time, because there's a time for everything. We'll get that in Ecclesiastes 3. To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. What profit hath that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? I have seen the travail which the Most High hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. So we know that war is coming, and there'll be a time for that. But until that time, Scripture tells us to call for peace, and you don't know who's who on this side. You may be entertaining a wheat, you may be entertaining a tare. You don't know for sure. You have to test the spirit. So at this point, I hope it was edifying. And I'll just say shalom.